Hello everyone. I was going to talk about Cary Grant and the Criterion Collection, and we'll get to that in a second. I just want to take a moment to talk about Pat Carroll, who passed away Sunday, I think it was, or Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Yeah, the 30th of July. She was 95. Of course, she played the role of Ursula back in The Little Mermaid in 1989. And I just want to say that the commitment of this role, which she voiced for 31 years in various different Disney media and stuff, which was kind of new at the time that she voiced Ursula, because before that they just didn't do that kind of stuff. You know, the whole nostalgia thing wasn't a thing. When someone would voice a Disney villain like Cruella or Maleficent or the Queen, they would do it once and then it would be done. But what was happening at that time, I mean, you saw Betty Lou Gerson do like press for the re-releases and stuff and talk about it, and you know, Eleanor Audley talked about Maleficent, but Pat Carroll was the first of the Renaissance, and Disney changed at that point. They wanted to market these characters like crazy, and we were very fortunate for it because she never gave anything else but 110% to this performance, and it made a character that was essentially the third version, maybe even the fourth version of, you know, an idea, you know, the Queen from Snow White, into something that was totally unique. It was a little strange seeing all the news articles and stories on it. I don't know. I love this character, and I just like how seriously it was taken. I don't think villains get the fair shake. I think playing a villain can be the most fun thing ever, and Pat Carroll was a testament to that. I think Ursula is incredible. I think she does things with that character that, again, like those other villainesses, they work because of the performance. They work because the actress is so committed to the lines and the inflections in the voice and bringing those characters to life. They all seem a little bit like flukes. They seem like flukes because this whole fantasy fairy tale thing usually is done just so poorly and so half-assed that these kind of characters, they just stand out. And they are some of the few characters that, when they're merchandised to hell, because they are, obviously the Funko Pop that's on the screen right now, it's kind of cool, because you kind of have them inject themselves into, you know, the mainstream garbage, and here's a wonderful villainess from a classic film. But yeah, she's going to be very much missed. I mean, she's very funny in everything she did. She was a really good actress. You know, game shows, television appearances. I just find the dedication to playing a villain for so long, and just loving it to be very inspirational. And this has been a character that I've admired since I could admire anything, really. I mean, you know, her and Maleficent were the top two. So yeah, that's just wanted to say that we'll miss you, Pat. It's 31 years of Ursula is a long time, and up until the end she was still going strong with that voice. I wonder if there's anything else they're gonna release. I wish they would retire the character. I don't think they're gonna do. Oh, I know they're not gonna do it, but who they're gonna get to replace her is unfortunate. So yeah, it's my little tribute to Pat Carroll. Let's get on to the Cary Grant thing at hand. So I wanted to talk about Cary Grant and the Criterion Collection. There's probably other actors or actresses that have more films than he does. This is not all of them here. This is just what I own. Also, this biography I just wanted to put on the side by Scott Iman. Good stuff. So, let's talk about this. So I wrote really quickly, I don't have Blonde Venus, which is part of the Marlene Dietrich and Joseph von Sternberg set. And I don't have Merrily Will Go to Hell. Those are two Cary Grant films in the Criterion Collection that are not, you know, when Cary Grant became Cary Grant with The Awful Truth. They're pre-Cary Grant persona. So I don't have those. Never even seen those. Maybe I'll watch them one day. I'll get them. I don't know. The only other one, too, that I'm not showing is Philadelphia Story, because that one's opened. I don't have the packaging for that. It's also in the Criterion Collection. And coming up is Arsenic and Old Lace, which I'm freaking excited about. That's in October. So after that one comes out, he'll have 11 films in the Criterion Collection. And he'll have how many in, let's see, he'll have 11 films, and 10 of them will be individual standalones instead of being in a box set. One in a box set. So, no Philadelphia Story here. I don't even like that film, so I don't care if it's opened. No Merrily We Go to Hell, no Blonde Venus, and Arsenic and Old Lace hasn't come out yet, so that's that. Anyway, let's take a look at the films. We'll get the biography out of the way. So these are all the ones I own. They're so cool. They'll release like all of his great films. It's pretty impressive. These are just like wonderful movies. So we have Charade with Audrey Hepburn. This is a great movie. This is, of course, Hitchcock, not directed by Hitchcock. Good stuff, 1963, one of those end-of-classic Hollywood movies. I think Pauline Kael championed this film a lot because it reminded her of the Golden Age. And I don't know if it was very popular when it came out, but it was very good. We have Notorious, which is one of Hitchcock's best films, with Claude Rains. It's definitely the best in this. Now, I have to say about Cary Grant, I prefer comedic Cary Grant to serious Cary Grant, but I mean, he could do anything. He was like James Stewart. He had a great career, and apparently he could have had a better career if he would have accepted more roles that he was offered. Apparently, this is what's in that biography. I don't know, but I still think he had a pretty good batting average. Only Angels Have Wings. Howard Hawks, of course. Jean Arthur. Okay, that's cool. That's a kind of a cool cover. They're all good covers. His Girl Friday, classic. Another Hawks, of course. There's 3 Hawks in here. My favorite, The Awful Truth, with Irene Dunne. Watching a bunch of Irene Dunne films, and I gotta say, this and Love Affair, she was on a different level. Well, she's a good actress, but when she's with Leo McCarey, and this is the film that made him a star, and this is a great cover. This is one of my favorite films ever. This is top 10 for sure. That's one of the best. Oh God, I love Holiday too. This is my favorite Q-Core film that I've seen, and my favorite pairing of him and Hepburn. More so than the next one, which is Bringing Up Baby. But this is a classic too. It's such a good film. I didn't even know the tail. I forgot the tail went in the back like this. I'm very excited for Arsenic and Old Lace. It's really cool that Criterion seems to have a massive hard-on for Cary Grant. Fine. He is my favorite actor from that time period, so, like, I love the guy, so I'm glad they keep doing him. I don't know, I guess Mr. Blandings built his dream house. Already got, like, a Warner Archive release. Be nice to have Myrna Loy in the collection, too. We're missing quite a few. I don't think we have any Sidney Greenstreet, Margaret Sullivan, Myrna Loy. We have William Powell. There's lots of classic actors that haven't gotten the collection yet that have great films that it would be cool to see. So anyway, that's Cary Grant in the Criterion collection. Just wanted to show it briefly. There isn't an actor that has as much that I love that has as much films as he does. Maybe I'll do a spot like this again, but I'm going to be showing Arsenic and Old Lace at one point, so why not? So yeah, that's Cary Grant in the Criterion collection, and that is, here we go, Ursula, of course, a little tribute to Pat Carroll, the great Pat Carroll, who I think had a funny story about meeting Cary Grant. I can't remember exactly. I think she met him once and lost it. Almost died. It's funny. Great performers, great talents. Always committed. Cary Grant too. Always great in his roles. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.